Thank you to Card Titan for hosting two premier events for Value Vintage this year at Eternal Weekend. I'd also like to thank them for allowing me to record the top table to bring to you all. We appreciate the support. All right, we have our round three of the Saturday Eternal Weekend Value Vintage event. It's going to be Rain versus Kevin. Rain is on Mono Green Post, a pretty traditional list that runs the Eldrazi package. The Eldrazi package is Micah Spawn, Flesh Raker, Breaker Creation. And Kevin is going to be on Phoenix. So, pretty traditional kind of build of Phoenix. You know, you're on Arclight Phoenixes, Picklock Pranksters. You have your support through Faithless Looting and Frantic Search. Something interesting that Kevin's been able to do in his deck is he's on 4 Manamorphos. It's $12 worth of budget. Between that and the Arclight Phoenix, that's like $15 worth of budget. So huge, huge impactful card for that type of strategy. But it's crazy that he's able to play it at 1188. So I'm not really sure who's favored here. It's kind of interesting because once posts can get online, if they find oh my god, the card's escaping me. Oh, an Oblivion Stone. They can stop the huge swing from the Phoenix player. The other side of things is the Phoenix player could just end up going, you know, Faithless Looting into like Manamorphose, Cantrip, and then get, you know, 2 to 3 Phoenixes in play if they're lucky enough, and that's a lot of pressure to the post player. So post does get access to Glimmer Post, which is a lot of incidental life gain, but I'm really not sure who's favored here. It's gonna be interesting. Something else that's interesting about the Phoenix's list is a lot of players are starting to shift towards playing Pyromancer Ascension. Kevin has 2 in his list today. I wasn't looking. I'm not sure if they resolved play draw.
I was just telling Rain, I hope I get the box diamond, not because like I want to get it, but just the fact that you set your feeds have red shoes.
But these players know each other, so they were little chatty initially. It looks like the post player went first. It's going to be unfortunate, just the camera angle. We won't be able to see. Oh, we might be able to see lands. So it looks like Cloud Post and Trench Post in play to Chromatic Sphere. There's the Ancient Stirrings. There's still 1 mana in the pool from floating from Cloud Post. So we have the opt.
Put that on. Yeah, I'll put that on the bottom. Untap, draw a card. Islands. Go.
Looks like Kevin has matching basics. Appreciate that. So we have a Sower not kicked. So this is going to let Rain look in his deck for a land. Wonder what we'll see here. He's going to get a Cloud Post. I know we can't see it, but we consider. This is both on end step, so Bin's a Lightning Bolt and a Manamorphose. I didn't see it. It didn't look like he drew his card from Thought Scour. So we're going to resolve Frantic Search here. So a Phoenix at anywhere.
Discard 2. Manamorphose, adding 2 red.
I'm a little confused.
Phoenix is now online.
I think Kevin at some point meant to discard a Phoenix that's in his hand.
Draw a card.
Because there is a Phoenix in hand. And he did just say Phoenix is online. That's kind of awkward. That's kind of unfortunate. But
Pay 1, bolt that. And go.
yeah, not sure how much it could have mattered. But he does get to bolt the Micah spawn, and then he would have had a Phoenix in play right now. It's only 1, but
Make a green. Yep.
Phoenix is definitely better reanimated than stuck in hand. So we have a Glimmer Post who's going to gain 4 life.
4, 5, and a green. I'm going to play a Micah Spawn kick. I'm going to exile your metal.
Yep.
Yeah, it is going to be tough.
Micah Spawn search.
Micah Spawn is just such an impactful card for post decks. I imagine we might see another Glimmer Post here. Yep.
Game 5.
There's a 9-point life swing all in 1 turn.
So you're up to what now?
20.
I think Kevin's low on cards too. I think he has Restless Spire, Phoenix, and then another card in hand. No Faithless Lootings, if I'm correct, so can't flashback. No red mana either.
Loading. Attempt a Mystic Forge.
Oh, geez. Mystic Forge, a restricted card
1 for
in the Vintage format, so Rain only gets to play 1, and he's playing a main deck Soul Guide Lantern too.
I don't think so.
So he's asking for any cards with flashback. No, haven't hit anything with, Jeez.
And I will pass the turn.
This is a really tough spot to be in.
Got it.
Alright, he's just gonna concede.
Dumb, and I just forgot to discard the Arclight in my hands.
How many do you have in your hand?
1.
That's not as bad. Because I was going to
Yeah, so Kevin acknowledges that he had the Phoenix in hand and forgot to discard it. So when we look at sideboards, we have Rain sideboard of 2 Choke, a Lodestone Golem, an Oblivion Stone, 2 Ratchet Bomb, 2 Spatial Contortion, 2 Stone Brain, a Thorn of Amethyst, 2 Warping Whale, and 2 World Breaker. And for Kevin, we have 2 Abrade, 2 Echoing Truth, 3 Sailor's Bane, 2 Soul Guide Lantern, 4 Spell Pierce, and 2 Thing in the Ice. So, looking at Kevin's list, you might want the Abrades for the Oblivion Stones. Outside of that, I do kind of like these Sailor's Banes, just because you might need to go a little bit bigger than what Rain has going on, especially if there's Soul Guide Lanterns coming in. Outside of that, I don't know if I would really want to do anything else. Maybe these Echoing Truths are better than the Abrades, but I like these Sailor's Banes, and that might be it. For Rain, Choke is probably solid. I'm sure it's more of a Control and High Tide card, but probably relatively solid versus Kevin, especially when he saw Double Island. Lodestone Golem I like. I like this Oblivion Stone. Ratchet Bomb and Spatial Contortion. Spatial Contortion might be fine. It does kill a Phoenix. Man, it looks like Rain has a lot, actually. I like a lot out of the sideboard. Even the World Breakers. The World Breakers block the Phoenix forever. I would be curious to see what he brings in, because right now I'm looking at like 8 cards, potentially. I don't even know if there's enough to cut to bring all those 8 in. Maybe some of these Eldrazi, like Battle Mage, seems a little slow. You probably want Flesh Rakers. I'm curious to see. I truthfully don't know from the post player looking at his sideboard.
With reach, when you cast it, you exile target artifact enchantment. You can pay 2 and a colorless, sack a land, and return from my green land. Benjamin, how you doing?
This player's still resolving their sideboards. I'm also wondering what Heaven takes out, just because you need a critical mass of spells. You probably take out this one Thing in the Ice. Be 2 Excuse me. You need 2 more cuts. I don't think it's the Ascensions. Maybe it is the Ascensions if you're expecting the Oblivion Stone.
Extract enchantment or land, and you pay 2 and a colorless, sack a land, return from my graveyard.
Rain explaining World Breaker, saying, hey, this is probably going to happen to you, pal.
Alright, best of luck.
I'll be on the play.
All right, Kevin's going to be on the play.
I will also keep.
All right, both players are going to keep 7.
You're at locker room.
I see a Phoenix double pick lock.
I'm gonna opt.
Kevin going for an opt. See a frantic search on top. He probably wants to keep that.
Put that on the bottom.
Really interesting.
Untap. Draw a card.
Drew a Manamorphose.
Island, go.
I don't know. I would imagine that you would want to keep that frantic search just because you don't have a way currently to get that Phoenix in your hand into the graveyard.
What's that do?
All right, so he does have the Flesh Rakers still in.
That can sack make a color whenever a color spectrum enters that thing.
Okay. Good.
Go ahead.
On your end step. Pick lock Prankster. Or free the Fang, specifically.
We're going to free the Fae. Also brought in the Abrades, so elected to bring the Abrades in for the matchup. Probably good considering that a lot of the smaller Eldrazi he get killed by it, so it being a Shatter or a kill spell is probably just good enough.
I'm gonna put Manamorphose in my hands.
Still don't have a way to get that Phoenix in the yard. Oh, there's actually, I think there's a Frantic Search as the last card in hand, so that does make sense that the Frantic Search gets banned. Or gets put on the bottom, I should say.
Discard 2, remembering it this time.
Kevin remembers that there is a Phoenix in his hand. He acknowledges it. That's half the battle. Drew another Frantic Search, okay.
Frantic Search. Yes. Draw 2.
I don't know if I like Frantic Search there as opposed to just resolving Manamorphose as yet. The reason for that is you can draw into additional Phoenixes down the line. But this looks like it's going to be his last way to discard as of right now.
Pinging myself for 1. Manamorphose. So I'm down to 18.
Kevin electing to use the mechanical pencil today. I like that.
Add a red and blue.
Reminds me of old Magic, high school Magic.
I'm going to then spend
Manamorphose going for red and blue. I don't think he drew his card from the first... Oh, okay, I was going to say, I don't think he drew that card off the first Manamorphose.
Thank you. Pay a blue. Consider. Dump it. Draw a card.
There's an Ascension.
Pay 2. Free the Fang.
We're looking for another Phoenix here with an additional free thing. Okay, so the Sailor's Bane did come in. And we see another Phoenix, so he's going to get 2 Phoenixes out of this.
Move the combat.
2 or 3 Phoenixes coming.
2 Phoenixes in the air.
Rain asks, how many Phoenixes?
2 Phoenixes. Go.
So he's going to hit him for 6.
Soul Ring trigger.
Rain plays a Trench Post.
Going down to 17.
Cast Soul Ring. Gets a Goon token, which is actually an Eldrazi Scion, so... Pseudo Dark Ritual right here.
Sphere trigger. If you have like
16.
Sphere making another Goon. And this is what kind of makes Fleshraker really good, is casting your spheres or your 1-mana artifacts and just having them essentially pay for themselves with the, I keep wanting to call them Goons, but they're Scion tokens.
spawn on your Kingdom.
And there's a Micah Spawn that he's going to dump his mana into to hit his red source. Not sure if it's going to matter, but the Shivan Reef should be exiled from the Micah Spawn.
So down to 14.
And that Kevin's already down to 14. I don't think there was a Glimmer. I'm looking at life totals or attempting to. I don't think... Oh, there's the Glimmer post. I was just going to say. So now we have life totals at 14, 18, with the Phoenix player being at 14. I saw an Abrade in Kevin's hand and an Oblivion Stone, so even if there was a way for Rain to... I'm sorry, for Kevin to come back,
Untap. Draw a card.
you know, like, I don't even...
Gonna pay 1.
This is just kind of bad for the Phoenix player. So he's gonna opt, sees a Restless Spire, puts it on the bottom.
Draw a card.
No untapped red mana. We have an Abrade, an Island, a Manamorphose. It looks like another thing in the ice in hand. And another card I was not able to see.
Combat. Swing it for 6 in the air. Go.
So Kevin behind on this race. All of the
I guess I didn't write that down.
artifacts and Eldrazi he casts are going to create additional tokens, additional pings for life.
To mark whenever I swung it first.
Okay, so we're on 12.
Yeah, 12. Yeah.
Alright.
So we have 12 to, I think, 18 still, or... Rain plays a Scavenger Grounds. The Bajuka Bog that is a desert, lets you sack deserts. Gonna attack for 5, taking him to 8.
Go ahead.
He's just gonna pass.
Alrighty, untap. Draw a card.
Curious on what Rain's hand is. He definitely would have been casting some colorless spells to apply more pressure, but I can't imagine he wants to use this O-Stone.
I'll put a fate counter on Fleshraker.
Yep.
Okay, so wants to try to clear this board. Gonna put a fate counter on the Fleshraker. And Kevin with no attacks. So realizing that he could just be dead on a backswing.
Oasis. I'll go down to 11.
Rain's gonna go to 11.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a little bit closer than I would have thought. It's almost interesting that Kevin doesn't attack there. He would take Rain to 6, or threatens for him to pop that O-Stone now.
Pick a Micah Spawn on one of your islands. Trigger.
Yep.
We have a kick to Micah Spawn.
So 2 things.
Hit your 6.
Yep.
Trigger, get my compo or Glimmer Pose. Gains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up to
Legacy Championship.
Glimmer Post is going to gain him 5 here. I think at this point, it's looking near impossible for Kevin to win this game. No red source still. He does have the Picklock Pranksters and Exile. I know he has some Manamorphose and some red cards in hand.
I'll move to combat.
But at this point, Rain's just basically gooning on him.
Block both.
Trades on.
Interesting attack with the...
Go.
Draw a card.
Interesting attack with the Fleshraker, but at that point, it looks like Rain's going to end up winning it there. Kevin just didn't have any plays into, not having the red mana.